If your company sources internationally and your margins feels tighter in 2026, the problem may not be tariffs. It may not be freight. It may not even be labor cost. It may be something much less visible. Manufacturing power. Some American companies slowly lose negotiation strength year after year without noticing. There is no dramatic crisis, no public failure, no sudden collapse, just gradual leverage erosion. Supplier becomes less flexible, priority shifts, lead times stretches, price increases become harder to resist, and executives assume it is market conditions, but often it is structural positioning. Today, I want to explain how US companies unintentionally weaken their global manufacturing power and how disciplined leaders prevent it before it becomes permanent. The illusion of volume power. Many American executives believe volume equals leverage. Large purchase orders, strong brand recognition, long operational history. These create confidence. But inside a factory, leverage is not measured only by volume. It is measured by predictability. Factories operate on planning models. They allocate capacity, investment, raw materials purchasing, production scheduling. When a buyer fluctuates aggressively, even the large volume, uncertainty increases. And uncertainty reduces priority. Volume without stability does not create power. It creates exposure. The annual rebate trap. Many US companies run annual supply rebates. Every year, reprice, renegotiate, pressure margins, threaten switching. This feels disciplined. It feels financially responsible. But over time, this creates a transactional identity. Factories categorize buyers internally. There are long-term structural accounts, strategic development partners, stable mid-tier clients, and purely transactional buyers. When capacity tightens, factories prioritize stability first. If you constantly rebate and threatens replacement, you move down that hierarchy. Not emotionally, structurally. You become replaceable. Forecast capacity weakens leverage. Many buyers guard information. They provide minimal forecast visibility. Short-term purchase orders only. Factories then must plan conservatively. Conservative planning reduces flexibility. When buyers later request urgency or pricing support, factories hesitate because the relationship lacks long-term clarity. Executives who provide controlled forecast transparency gain something powerful. Planning integration. Integration creates priority. Priority creates leverage. Payment behavior as leverage signal. Factories monitor payment pattern carefully. Delayed payments, extended terms, frequent disputes. These behaviors reduce internally trust. Trust is not emotional. It is financial stability perception. Suppliers prefer buyers who pay on time, resolve disputes quickly, maintain professional rhythm. These buyers become lower risk accounts. Lower risk accounts receive better treatment under pressure. Supplier margin sustainability. This is uncomfortable but important. If a supplier earns minimum margin from your account, long-term incentive decreases. Aggressive price squeezing every year may produce short-term savings, but it reduces relationship resilience. Factories protect profitable accounts first during stress cycles. Executives must understand supplier sustainability protects buyer stability. That is not generosity. It is risk management. Capacity hierarchy under stress. When demand increases suddenly, factories make internal decisions quickly. They ask, which buyers are stable? Which buyers provide predictable revenue? Which buyers are long-term aligned? And finally, which buyers are high friction? You want to be in the first category. That positioning is built years before crisis, not during the negotiation. How smart US leaders rebuild structural power, disciplined leaders. Disciplined leaders build multi-layer frameworks, offer forecast transparency within limits, maintain payment discipline, avoid unnecessary supply rotation, evaluate total cost of instability. They shift from transactional thinking to structural positioning, and structural positioning compounds. Manufacturing power is rarely loud. It is built quietly, lost slowly, and restored through discipline. In 2026, American executives who understand structural leverage will outperform those who chase short-term pricing wins. Global competitiveness is no longer about pushing harder. It is about positioning smarter. Thank you for watching my channel and have a nice day.